bringing AHPs together with all the skills that they have from seeing people is really important in the design of the service. When you get people from the front line together, they're the people that come up with the ideas, and if the people on the front line have designed the services and the model of care, we know what we'll end up with: a much better model of care that really suits the needs of our population.
Their whole training is around maximising independence, keeping them engaged in social activities, their normal activities of daily living, and living to the best that they can. So I think that occupational therapists specifically have got a really good role to play in terms of integrated care. It ticks every single box.
The rotating paramedic scheme is around utilising the unique skill sets of paramedics within primary care, ambulance services and multidisciplinary teams. The rotating paramedic model came from a position where GPs weren't able to recruit and didn't have the capacity within their GP practices to safely manage patients. We saw a lot of paramedics leaving the ambulance services to join other organisations. This is a system response using specialists and advanced paramedics to serve the community better. Brilliant response for patients, feedback is fantastic, and the reduction in A&E attendances and non-elective admissions and 999 calls has been fab.
It's really valuable to work alongside AHPs. Bringing together all those professions is really important, and also encouraging people from AHPs to step into leadership positions.
Our whole remit is about working with people to keep them at home, keep them as independent, maximise their independence, and as an occupational therapist that would be what I'd be looking at all the time.
The greatest outcome is for people to be working as a whole system and a whole place, and to have people really in charge of their own care.
This is about just beginning something, just being brave enough and starting something, and it's about having an idea and really bringing it to a position where it's sustainable and helps system.
So for me actually, I think AHPs, occupational therapists, are key to providing good integrated care.
We know that for frail, older patients, actually the role of therapists and many of the allied health professionals is crucial to a more joined up experience of care between what's happening in GPs and community health services and hospital services. We know that for many of our patients with mental health problems, service users with learning disabilities, actually it's the AHPs who make the biggest difference to their lives. And we know that in order to ensure that the health service is sustainable over the next decade, we really need to unleash the energy, the insight and the brilliance of our more than 100,000 allied health professionals across the country to help get that right.